Hey y'all, my name is Mallory from Stay at Home Mallory. I post all kinds of homemaking and cleaning content, and today's video is going to be a day in the life of a homemaker. I just wanted to bring y'all along on a normal day in our lives. So far, I went through, it's like 6 a.m. I went through and opened up all of the windows in the house. I opened up the curtains and opened the windows because it's in the 60s right now. So I love letting fresh air into the house first thing in the morning. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to do that because it is about summertime. So I know pretty soon it's going to be like 90 degrees at 6 a.m. But I do love letting fresh air in, especially first thing in the morning. It's just so refreshing. I don't know. I also took the comforter off of our bed and threw it in the floor. The reason I do that instead of like making my bed first thing in the morning, because now I'm trying to implement the habit of letting our bed breathe, because we all sleep in our bed at night. So all of our like body heat and sweat and gross stuff, I like to open our bed up and just let it breathe. So yeah, that's why I threw our comforter on the floor. Careful, don't kick my camera. But anyways, next we are going to make some breakfast because I am starving. Okay, whoa, there's my head. For breakfast, hold on. I'm going to be making, it's kind of awkward. For breakfast, I'm going to be making this apple cinnamon quinoa breakfast bake thing that I found on Pinterest. So we're going to be trying that out for the first time. I think I'm going to be cutting the recipe in half. It looks really good, and I'm trying to kind of incorporate some different breakfasts. I used to like not be like in the morning. I just wanted to like throw some instant oatmeal at the kids, and that was about it. That's pretty much what we would always eat for breakfast, was like instant oatmeal, which I know is not good for you. So I'm trying to find like different things to do for breakfast, and I'm kind of enjoying like getting up and making stuff. And we've been making muffins from scratch a lot of mornings, so I've been like actually enjoying that. Let's see, Brooklyn, we're gonna get you. Go ahead and dump it all in. Keep it all in there. Hold it over there you go. Beautiful. That was hard work, but you did it. Now dump that in for me. Dump all of it in.
Now what is this?
It is an apple cinnamon quinoa bake. Don't splash it out, please. That looks very good. Oh, I forgot to preheat the oven.
Oh no! What's preheat?
Preheating means that it's getting hot and ready for the food. Now I'm going to work on all these dishes that have been piling up, because that's going to take an hour. And while I work on these dishes, I try my hardest to load the dishwasher throughout the day and then run it overnight, but I hardly ever do that, honestly. So I have a few dirty dishes already, so it's a start. But I'm gonna load, hopefully the rest of these will just about fit. There are a couple things I do have to hand wash, but while I do that, I'm going to be listening to the Bible in 1 year reading plan I've been doing. I do like to sit down and read it myself, like at nights when I'm laying the kids down. That's what I'll do a lot of times. But sometimes while I'm cleaning and stuff like that, I will just play the audio out loud, especially when the kids are off playing like they are right now, so I can actually listen to it. So I am a little bit behind because when we were on vacation, we were constantly busy and then we would crash at nights. So I'm kind of playing some catch up. I've been listening like once throughout the day and then reading at nights. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to listen to that while I do dishes. All right, now I'm gonna start some laundry. Light! Okay, but you still probably can't really, no, you can't really see the washing machine. Oh well, it's right there, you get the point. Hello, Brooklyn. Oh, you're Snow White. Hello, Snow White. Oops. So right now, I'm still finishing up this all free and clear. We're getting to the bottom of it, but I have decided, oh, are you gonna dump it in for me? There you go. I've decided that our next, there you go, dump it on in. Next time, or when we run out of this, I am probably going to make our own laundry detergent. I've heard some people just use like a baking soda and nothing else. Some people use Castile soap. I found a few recipes and I think I'm gonna kind of like mix and match and choose like my favorite and see how that goes. Okay, and speaking of DIY products, I'm going to be using our Bissell little green machine to clean our cloth couch that's in the playroom now. We're having two of my my sister-in-law and brother-in-law are gonna be staying here, and like our couch in there, you'll see it in just a second, and you've probably already seen it. The ottoman like pushes up and it just becomes one like giant space. So we actually would sleep on there sometimes when Elijah was first born, because you know, that way if he woke up in the middle of the night, I could just sit up, and then like that way we were all together and all. Anyway, so I don't know if that's where they're gonna be because we don't have a guest bedroom, but it just needs to be cleaned anyways. So I'm going to be like kind of winging it with this. I've seen several different recipes, and I'm just gonna be kind of winging it. We used to use the crosswave stuff, but as y'all know, we've been moving away from like all chemicals and stuff. Okay, so far it doesn't smell super vinegary. That is very, very bubbly. I don't know if you can even tell. This whole thing is like bubbles. I don't know. I will update y'all, and if I ruin my couch, I'll give y'all a heads up. Alright, let's go get that clean. By the way, breakfast is still cooking. I didn't realize it takes an hour to cook. So we all caved and grabbed a small snack while we wait for breakfast because it's almost 9 o'clock and we still haven't had breakfast. We are normally like, we wake up at like 6 and have breakfast immediately. So it'll be a nice mid-morning breakfast. Anyways, I'm gonna go try and get this cleaned up. Okay. This is what it looks like before. Yeah, the playroom's a mess. Always is. Surprisingly, this is not quite as bad as it would get in the living room. Now I am taking a break from shampooing the couch. We only got the ottoman so far, but breakfast is done, so we're gonna have a quick mid-morning breakfast and then finish the couch.
Mom?
I wish you could smell this right now. It smells so good. Maybe a little heavy-handed on the cinnamon, but we'll see how it tastes. My camera battery died again during some point of all that. I don't know when. I just turned around. Trying to find better lighting. I just turned around and my camera was off. So, but the process was really repetitive and really long. So you get the point anyways. Let me show you what the couch looks like now. It looks so much better. Oh yeah, also, dirty water tank. That's disgusting. Ew, look at that. That came from our couch. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna take some time to just sit down and read a book. I'm exhausted. It's like 10, I think, at this point. So I'll show you what book I'm reading. So today is June 1st and our library, I just saw that they posted their like monthly schedule. They always post, you know, all the events going on. So that reminded me that it is the 1st. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through. We're in a couple of different, like we're in like one homeschool or 2 homeschool groups. We're in a couple of like outdoor adventure groups that do like little meetups, play dates, hikes and stuff like that. And we go to 2 different libraries regularly, and then you know, just like any other like events going on, like local events and stuff. So I'm gonna go through and like write some of that down because I have to write things in my planner. I'll forget everything if I don't. So I'm gonna go through my phone and go to like each of their Facebook pages and write down like all the events in my planner, and we don't have to go to every single one of them. We usually go to like everything we can, but we don't have to go to all of them, but just that way I know what's going on and can easily find it all in one place instead of having to go to 100 different like Facebook pages or groups to find everything. So I'm just gonna write that all down real quick. Alright, so now I have that all filled out. Every single day has something, but we've got like church, library, 2 or 3 different library days a week, church, you know, stuff that we do every single week. So, yeah. Alright, now these clothes have been done. I'm stuck in the projector screen. These clothes have been done for quite a while. I just have been waiting for like my camera battery to charge and whatnot. So we're gonna take these out and hopefully be able to hang them all before my battery dies. Alright, now to what's going on. This projector screen, my goodness. We really need a roll up one. Okay, now to take these outside.
Here.
Alright, so now we are going to put the leftovers from breakfast up because like I said, we've got enough for at least one more day of breakfast, maybe 2 more. So I'm gonna put those away real quick, and then I want to start a sourdough starter. I only have almond flour right now. I just ran out of our whole wheat flour yesterday. So I think I'm gonna try it with almond flour. From what I Googled, you can do it with almond flour. I don't know how different it'll taste, but we're gonna try it out. I've never had sourdough or, you know, made my own starter or anything. So once I get this way, we're gonna start trying to figure that out, and I'm so excited for it. Has anyone watching this ever made a sourdough starter with almond flour? Like, is this how it's supposed to look? Looks kind of like baby cereal. It's not focusing. Is it gonna focus? Come on. There we go. That's the consistency. I don't know if that's right. I probably should just get normal flour. Now it's about time for lunch, and I think we're just gonna do some leftover spaghetti from last night, from dinner last night. We had spaghetti and meatballs. I think we're gonna do that and, you know, just whatever fruits and veggies we have lying around the house. Okay, now that we're done eating, I'm trying to do better with saving leftovers and not wasting as much food. We've been like saving leftovers and having it for lunch the next day, and if there's enough, like having it for dinner the next day too. But I do want to try and freeze some meals. That way we're not having to have the same dinner for like 2 or 3 nights in a row. Like this spaghetti, we have a lot left and I do not want to waste it, and I know that I'm not gonna eat spaghetti several meals in a row. It's just not one that I want like 2 or 3 or 4 times in a row. So I'm gonna freeze this, and then maybe in a week or 2 we will thaw it and make like a spaghetti casserole or something with it. I'm stirring it flat, that way it takes up much less freezer space. So if you store a lot, or if you just have a tiny freezer like me, this will help save a lot of space. And it's quicker to thaw too because it's like really thin instead of a giant glob of spaghetti. Now we are heading off to WATER Day at the library. The kids don't know what it is. It's their summer kickoff party. So it's gonna be lots of fun. Who's excited? Woo! But we're about to be late, so we are going to hurry up. I'm really excited. We'll catch up with you after that because I don't want to film other people's kids. So we'll catch up with you later. What are you doing? Alright, we're finally back home from the library. We had a blast. Elijah played with the sand and water table most of the time, and then Brooklyn and I got into a huge water fight and she wound up soaking me. Like my pants are still wet. I don't know if you can tell. They're like a lot darker right on the front, so it kind of looks like I peed. But then we picked up their summer reading kickoff bags. So then after that, we decided to run by our homeschool co-op. They were having their book sale today. So we got a bunch of stuff from that. So we are we're gonna look through some of that. I also got some stuff from a mom that I know. Let's see if I can open it. She had some pre-K, like preschool type stuff that she was getting rid of. So we have like one of these little like sorting cubes. It was like a nice wooden one. Then I think some counting bears should be. Yes, I actually have wanted counting bears for the kids since Brooklyn was born, but we just never did. And then of course it comes with the cups and everything. She also had a bunch of, hold on one second baby, I'll let you look at all this stuff. Just a bunch of like posters and calendars and stuff like that that I'm gonna look through, and then if we don't need it, I'm going to bring it back because we have our homeschool like planning meeting tomorrow. But anyways, then we got a bunch of books from the book sale. Lots of cool different things. So I'm going to do the laundry now. Normally I would do it like in the living room, but the living room is a big mess right now. So I'm just going to do it in the kitchen floor. There's only a few things, so I'm just gonna kind of sort, fold, and then take those and put those away super quick. Okay. Pick it up. That makes a funny sound. Okay, I'm going to ignore this mess for just a little bit longer. I have our church orchestra practice tonight. I have orchestra and then choir. So I'm going to kind of review some of the songs before rehearsal tonight. I should probably get tidied up because it's a huge mess in here from all the new books, all the library books, and just toys and Legos. So I'm going to just kind of rush through that. The back area is clean already. So thankfully I don't have to clean that. I just need to clean the main area and it's kind of messy. Alright, the house is not done by any stretch of the imagination, even here right next to me. I've got food that won't fit in our cabinets and glass containers that I got from the thrift store the other day that I don't know where to store them because we are running out of room in our house. It is past time for me to start dinner. We're gonna do some really easy like chicken tortillas tonight, except with a small twist. I'm actually going to be trying to make the tortillas from scratch. But with that being said, I don't have normal flour, I have almond flour. And there are plenty of almond flour tortilla recipes, so I know it can be done. I don't know if it's gonna taste weird or not. Yeah, I've never made tortillas before, but otherwise we're just gonna put like chicken and cheese and melt it all together. I don't see this coming out as tortilla dough. Like it says it's supposed to ball up, and I don't see that happening at all. I don't know, I might just keep adding flour or something. Okay, this is not working out at all. I was trying to use a normal tortilla recipe and just using, instead of like all-purpose flour, just using almond. And apparently almond flour can't just be substituted. It needs like the xanthan gum or whatever, I don't know. So I'm about to just discard all of this, and I found a specific almond flour tortilla recipe that I'm really hoping will work. Alright, now we're moving on to plan C, actually. I am going to be doing some frozen stir fry. We got this, it's like cauliflower stir fry from Costco, and some orange chicken. I'm going to air fry the chicken and just heat up the stir fry on the stovetop. This is why I always keep at least one frozen meal in our freezer at all times. Now with dinner on the way, all I have to do is just let it sit there till it's ready. I'll try and remember to show it when it's done, but with that on the way, that's pretty much it for today. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because we're pretty much gonna have to scarf down some dinner and then run to church. So I'm not really gonna be filming much after this or anything after this because, like I said, nothing too much to film. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Just kind of like hanging out with us, like coming along with me on my mostly normal day. This is kind of how most days are. We just hang out at the house, get a lot of like things done around the house, cleaning, laundry, dishes, cooking. And then usually we do end up going out to the library or to a homeschool event of some sort most days. So this has been a pretty accurate depiction of our day. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. I will show you our dinner here in just a second, but then that will be all. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!